So good morning, guys. And okay, so I think yesterday you got it Google Classroom link. No. So it is your Google Classroom. Okay, so you will be get like invitation from Naresh IT. Okay, and after open this invitation of 11 a.m. Okay, the whatever it is, the heading was, and you just come out here. One acceptance button was there, so that was join. And when you accept your invitation, and you will get this join option, and you will be joining to that. Okay, and after join, okay, so you have to check your classwork. So your one option is the classwork. If you click on that, okay, so you are complete what we can say. The files will be uploading in this area. Okay, now, right. So for example, one existing batch I will show you. For example, 7:30 p.m. batch was there. Okay, so you will be joined like this here. So if you want to open this classwork, so you will get a files like this. You will get a files like this. So every topic wise, you can see running notes is there as well as main notes. Main notes, okay, running notes, okay, now. So joins main notes and running notes. So classes main notes and running notes. So when you come to running notes, okay, how many sessions we are spending on that particular topic, that all files I will go to upload it into running notes block. So suppose subquery, it was taken 4 sessions, okay, or 5 sessions. The 5 session, this is first session, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Like how many sessions was happened on particular topic, that every session running notes you will get into running notes block. Okay, now, so once this topic is completed, then you will get a main notes. For example, suppose here you can come out and see joins is there. So first joins running notes you have to open. So in joins I have, okay, I'm taking your total 5 sessions I was taken. That means we are spending how many classes? 5 classes on joins. And each class one by one notes will be uploaded here. Okay, so once 5 sessions was completed, it means that your topic is complete. Then you will get a final, okay, you will get a finally what it is here. So main notes, if you open main notes, you have only one file, and that was having under PDF. Okay, now the PDF file, it was there. So you just you wanted this PDF file. If you want to open directly, click on that. So this is complete PDF format of file and main material. Okay, with all examples, all are there in this. Okay, now suppose this is you need to download. So suppose you need to download this file and select this main notes, click right mouse button, open link in new tab. You just go that. Okay, so your open new link will be open it here. Okay, after that, can you see, can come out here and drop this here, what it was, download, and you have to download your joins folder, that means material. So like this on every topic, you will get it 2 blocks here. One block is running notes and one block is main notes, and is a simple indication, guys. Here my running notes, once I just heading this was in this, how many sessions was spending on that, all files will be having here. Okay, and you don't want to confuse here. So many people are confusing and miscommunicating. So only running notes. In running notes, how many sessions are happen? All running notes files are having in this. Okay, later after you will get a main notes. Main notes is having only one file. Okay, running notes is multiple files, but main notes one file, and that too PDF format. And the running notes, you can see all are having in the format of text files. Can you see? it's a text file. Okay, now, so it will be, so like this, each and every topic wise, you will be get that one information now. Okay, suppose introduction to DBMS, this is one main notes is there here. Now you want to open this introduction to DBMS, and the PDF file is there. So just open it here. Okay, so all we discuss introduction. Okay, what is data, what is information? Okay, so what is the data storages? Okay, and flat files, disadvantages, and along with some diagrams also. So it's a clear and neat diagrams are there. OLTP, OLAP, OLTP, OLAP diagram here. Okay, so now in the later, okay, the models, DBMS models. Okay, so DBMS hierarchy model, okay, networks model, but these are outdated, but I was given in the documentation for your reading purpose. And the next relational model. In relational model, so completed definition of this. Okay, no? So like this is what now one of your main notes into DBMS. So like it will be having main notes and okay, running notes. And Oracle 19 says software link and installation. So this is also I was given video file, installation video, and this is software link. Both are download and install here. So today, my people will be maybe today after this class. Okay, you will be expected whatever as of now it was happen, that all we are going to be uploading into your Google Classroom. So that's why maximum. Okay, so you people receive your Google Classroom here, because without Google Classroom you will not get any material or anything. Okay, now, so in your batch, so 11 a.m. so the people was today after this class, you will be expected 2 to 3 in between, you will get it your materials in this case. But as of now there is no materials uploaded. So introduction to DBMS, running notes, main notes, installation video, software, and Oracle up to now what we discuss. Okay, now that all we will be having. And one more, some people are confusing whether notes is uploaded or not. So that kind of confusion you have it here. Simply one more thing I want to tell you. Suppose if you want to join into this, okay, so every file when it was uploaded, what is the date? Here is, you can see, can you see the date was there here? Date and time. So that's why don't confuse here. So when my people was uploaded this, okay, now. So now we can see this after join here, and let me come to classworks. Okay, and see your when it was posted, edited, posted. So that clear date information also you have it here. So there is no confusion in this. Okay, now. So if you have any doubt, you can check your date and posting date, editing date and posting dates. You can observe. So in that way, you can find out your all the things, and whatever the people, and that means which is related to Oracle, the complete stuff, all are going to be uploaded into Google Classroom. Okay. And this can be used for online and offline people. The both people can use it. So that is the reason you should do compulsory should take this Google Classroom guys here. And if you're taking this Google Classroom, then only will get some all the facilities. Otherwise, you never. Okay, now. So that's one point should be remember, guys. Okay, and I think as of now, some people are already taken. So 11 a.m. batch. So I think somebody they received this link. Yeah, already 111 people already received. How many people received here? Triple one, triple R, triple one. Triple one students are already received Google Classroom, and your name, okay, your details you are having here. So these are all our students. Okay, so triple one people already received your Google Classroom. So who are not received still now, those people should be take it out. Okay, now. And in this group, I am also existing here. So this is my name. I am also existing. Okay, now. So recently 2 more is added. 113. Okay, add like this. Okay, now. Fine. Understanding all of you. Is that clear now? Don't confuse now. No. So that's what. Okay, the after this session we will uploaded all the details. Okay, right guys, thank you. And let me come out and see in the last session. Okay, so online people, don't worry, who are not received, and offline and online people, my people interacting with you. Okay, don't worry it. Okay, right. Now come to right, in the last session on Saturday, up to installations we discussed, right? This completed trending notes also I'm sharing to you, don't worry. So the download process as well as installation, the both we are discussing in the last class, right now. So the next point is guys here, after installation of Oracle 19c Enterprise Edition, so internal process what it is and what it was going to be happen. Okay, now below take it here. So once we install guys here, okay, the note point here, observe. So whenever you want to install here, so we said once we installed, okay, Oracle software. So what it was happening guys here, internally there are two components. Internally there are two components. There are two components are installed. Components are installed. Okay, are installed in system. Okay, no? So this is what you want to remember. Whenever you want to install your Oracle, there are two components will be installed in system. Okay, so what are those, sir? What are those? In this first one we called as a client component. Okay, first one is called as what now? Client component. And the second one is called as, okay, server component. Second one is called as what now? Server component. So these are the two components guys here. So which will be, okay, getting here, client and server components. These are the two components we have it here. Okay, so in these two components, how the client component will work and how to server component will be work. So let me come out and see guys here, the client component, when you want to come out, what is the role of this client? Okay, this client component, through what we can do, okay, and what kind of operations we can perform over databases. Okay, so the client component will be performed here, three operations will be performed. Okay, we can do, there are three major things. First of all, so we can connect to Oracle database server. Okay, this is my first step, I can do it here. And later we can send a request. Okay, we can send a request to Oracle. Okay, so Oracle database server. And the third one, okay, we can, okay, get response. Okay, we can get here response from Oracle, okay, server. So these are the three activities we can do by using of a client component guys. Okay, so these are the three activities we can do client component. First one, we should connect with the Oracle database. It's the first step. And after connecting to your Oracle database server successfully, then user can send a request to my Oracle server. And after sending your request, it will be processing and later it sends some response. And whatever the response sending by your database server, the response also user can take it or user can get it with the help of a client tool. Okay, na? So these are the three operations we can do it. And here, what are my client tools? Okay, so if I want to say examples of client tools here, okay, SQL plus, okay, we have a Toda. Okay, we have a SQL developer. Okay, so etc. So these are we called as a client tools guys here. SQL plus Toda, SQL developer, PL SQL developer. Okay, so these kind of tools are available here. And now guys here, so in these all tools, this is just for tool, client tool we called. And these all tools are we are using for connectivity, first one. Next, sending request. Next, getting response. So these three things we can do it by using of any client tool. Okay, now, so in real-time companies, which one is using, sir? If any have a doubt, means these all are using. But especially in real time, so many people are using SQL developer and Thoda and SQL plus I said. But in this, okay, SQL plus tool is very complicated tool. Okay, so Thoda and SQL developer, it's look like easy. Okay, we can easily what we can say intelligence box like a GUI facilities are there here, but SQL plus is completely CUI, and it is very complicated tool. So and that tool we are learning in this and we are using in this. So why, sir, why you are using SQL plus means it's a simple reason. It's a CUI. CUI means character character user interface. So when you practicing, when you're learning your subject on CUI, complete CUI application, then you will get a more confident on your coding level, because when it is a CUI means everything, each and every point I need to do with the coding and with the queries. Okay, so there is a no chance for us to use any graphical user interfaces. So that is the reason when you are learning this tool, okay, who are working on this tool, they can handle any tool in real-time industries. Because in real time, so many people, they say that what, this is a very highly complicated tool. And this tool, if you're learning, okay, then you will be excellent in the future in any tool you can accept it. Okay, because it is a completely CUI and everything will be coding and query basis. We are doing our operations without any GUI. Okay, now, right. So that is the reason I will be take it here, SQL plus tool for your learning purpose and easiness, somewhat writing your coding levels. Okay, it look like a notepad. So it's look like a notepad and very easily you can understand that. Okay, no, right. So, but any one tool you can use it. Okay, as your wish. Okay, but in our classes we are using SQL plus. Okay, right. This is client component. And what about server component? What it will do? The server component means the server component. Okay, in this again there are two more subcomponents are there, guys. Okay, we have a two more subcomponents. First one is called as a instance subcomponent. Instance subcomponent here is a one thing, and the second one is called as a database subcomponent. So database subcomponent. So that means in server component, again, we have here two more components here. So one is called as a instance and one is we called as a database. Okay. So what is instance and what is database, sir? Okay. So how these two, what we can say subcomponents, it will be managed by your database server internally. Okay. So here observe carefully. So instance, what is instance? Okay, instance is called as, guys, here it is a temporary memory. Temporary memory. Okay, now, and in this temporary memory, whatever you want to store, okay, the data, whatever you want to store, the data or information will be storing under instance memory. In which manner? It means that it is a temporary manner. So data can be stored in which manner? Temporary. In temporary it will be stored. Okay, now, but data never store it permanent wise. It is a temporarily it will be storing, guys. And why, sir, you can that means how can you say the instance subcomponent is called a temporary memory means okay, this component memory is allocating from so where it is, sir, means allocating from where? RAM memory. So it was allocating from where it is? RAM. And we all of you know this RAM is a temporary or permanent? Temporary memory. So that is the reason that instance subcomponent memory is also allocating by the system from your RAM. So that is the reason it is called as a temporary, and whatever you can store data, that will be temporary storage. Okay, right. But now tell me, guys, here your data want to store temporarily or permanently? Permanently, definitely. So then what we want to use, guys, here? Database component. So database is called as it is a temporary, okay, it is a permanent memory. Okay, it is a permanent memory. And in this, whatever the data are you storing here, the data can be stored, okay, in permanent manner. Okay, and why, sir, it is called a permanent means this database memory is allocating from, okay, is allocating from. So where are you guys? Any expectation? Hard disk. Okay, your memory allocating from hard disk, and hard disk is called as what now? Permanent storage. So these are the two components, guys, here, which was having under server component. Okay, now, right? And the server component as well as client component, both are okay. Automatically, you will get it after installation of your software. Okay, now, so it's specially, I don't want to install anything here. Once your Oracle enterprise edition, whatever we are installed in the last, I show you. So what we installed here internally, these two components will be automatically installed, and with the help of these two components, the data can be processing client to server, server to client. Okay, now, right? But how these two things will be working to each other internally, how the data can be processed, and why should instance, why should database? Okay, so now that kind of things we will be discuss. And now that I will show you with a small diagram, guys, here for your understanding. And this diagram I have in the main notes. Okay, let me see. So this is client server architecture. The diagram you can see text heading client server architecture, and the diagram you can carefully observe, guys, here. Okay, so then you can understand that what is instance and what is database. Here, carefully observe, guys, here. So for client, so we said that once you install your Oracle software, there are two components internally we are getting now. One is a client component and one is called a server component. So client component, okay, what are those means? Some examples I was given: SQL plus Toda, SQL developer, PL/SQL developer, SQL navigators. These are all comes under client tools. And with the help of these client tools, user will interacting with your database server. So this is user, and user, whenever you want to work on your Oracle database server, so directly it is not possible. You can't directly go for that. Okay, so whenever you want to interacting and working on Oracle, you must and should be go for what the one client tool is required, and this client tool automatically will get it after installation of Oracle software. Okay, so that is the client tool I was taken, guys. And with this help of client tool, okay, user is going to be interacting here. And what I said, with the help of client tool, first of all, the first requirement is what? Now we need to connect. So first we are going to be connected here. Okay, first we are going to be, what is my first step here? Connect. So I want to connect to whom I want to connect, guys? To my Oracle database server. So that is the first step. I'm connecting. For the connectivity purpose, how we need to connect means we have some username. So I think in the last session I show you in my installation video. So password we entered. Did you remember? Yeah. So what is the default username? System. And you need to enter system and password. What is my password? I was taken there. Tiger. So whenever you want to connecting to your Oracle, okay, we required some username and password. But initially we can't go for to create our own username and password. First we need to connect a system administrator, because system is a default user of your Oracle database server. So with the help of the system administrator, first you need to connect. After connecting, then you have to create your own username and passwords. Okay, now, so that is the first thing you need to connect. After connecting, what is my second process here, guys? I need to send a request. This is my second step, sending request. So what kind of request I can send it to my Database server means like insert request, update request, delete request, select request. So any kind of operation which you're performing over database servers, that every query will take as a one request, and the request will taken by your database server will be processing your request and sending your response. Okay now, so suppose for example I need to send one query request here, and what is my query request means? My query request is what now? Insert. So suppose insert into some sending and value, some values I'm sending here, for example 1 comma I'm passing here Smith. So the user, with the help of client tool, he was sending one insert query request, and insert query request through, okay, I'm sending some data, and this data, what it was happen guys here, carefully observe this data. First initially it will go to where now? Your instance memory. So that means whatever the user inserting the new data and newly inserted data, every newly inserted data is going to be stored under instance memory first of all. That means user doesn't have a chance that directly I can save my data into database memory. Okay now, so now I'm inserting some request, and this request will take by your Oracle database server, and the request data first it will be holding under where it is holding under instance memory. And this server, you can see the two subcomponents here. One is instance component and one is called a database component. So instance component, what I said guys here, this is a temporary, because why it is called as temporary means it was allocating from RAM. Okay now, and the database is called as a permanent storage, and it was allocating from where it is here, hard disk. Okay now, these are the two things will be having here. But what I said, every newly inserted data, it will go to where it is instance. It means that your data, where it will go? In RAM memory first of all. So okay guys, here my data will be come to here, and 1 comma, okay, the name is Smith. The data will be stored under instance memory. So now what it was happened exactly at this point of time, if user is going to be disconnecting from your Oracle server, the what it was happening, sir, means you can see, suppose exactly at this point of time, okay, if user is going to be disconnecting, user what he will do? Disconnect. So whenever he was disconnected from Oracle and Oracle database server, then what it was happen guys here, you will be disconnecting from server. So once you disconnected, immediately whatever the data was there in the temporary storage in instance memory, this data is also collapsed. This data is also collapsed. Okay, that means data will never stored. Data will be collapsed here. So why, sir? Why data is collapsed means your data where it is? In temporary memory. That's why it is collapsed once you're disconnecting from your Oracle. So, but now, no, sir, I don't want to that means destroy my data. I don't want to lose my data. I want to keep my data in permanent way. Then what we want to do, guys, here, the whatever the data was there in the instance memory, the data I need to move. Where I want to data move? Into permanent storage. What is my permanent storage here? Database. Understand that? That's called as a hard disk memory. But how can you move it? You're asking, sir, how I can move the data from instance to database means here there is a one command is there, guys. Here the command is called as a commit. Which command I'm using? Commit I'm using. So whenever I'm using commit statement, then what it was happen, this Smith 1 comma Smith data will be traveling into your hard disk memory. It will be traveling into hard disk memory, and it will be okay going to save under databases. So once it was saving here, then what it was happen, you can see your data will be not there in the instance memory. Your data where it is now? In the database. So once your data successfully you transfer from instance to database, and this data will be permanent storage we called. Which type of storage? Permanent storage we called. Okay, and unless user has to go and delete this data from your database, then only deleted, otherwise it's never deleted. Okay, so that is what it was happening, guys, here. And this data, in whatever it was there in the database memory, suppose the data you need to retrieval. Suppose you need to read. Retrieval means what now? Read. So how we can read it, sir? Means we are using some command. The command is called select command to reading purpose. Okay, so then the data reading and the data will become here instance memory, and from instance memory it will going to where now client application. So data sending, data reading, the both are it was going to be happen with the help of what now SQL plus or else a client tool. Okay, now so these are the two things guys here. Okay, so we can have it here temporary and permanent storages, and these two components will be maintained by server internally for the way it will be work like this. Okay, now so these are called as a client server architecture we called, right? And now let me come out and see. So after that, okay sir, finally we installed the two components came, what is client and what is server. In server again what it was happen, okay, how many subtools, what are those, that all we discuss here. Okay, so now I need to start to connect my Oracle. Can I say? Now we can go for the next point. Sorry. Can't be saved data. No, that's I'm telling now. So you can't store it. So that is your point. The point is what now? Directly, we don't have that storage here. So whenever you want to store it here, compulsory use what? Commit command should be used. Understand? Na? Commit should be used. When using commit command, then only data can be stored permanent. Okay. So without commit, you can't. Okay, now so I will show you practically. Just wait here. Okay, right. Now let me come. Right, guys. And now you can see. So after installation, the installation internal process I was explained here, and later you can see now. So now we want to work. Okay, so now we want to work. We want to work on. Okay, so Oracle database. Okay, then we follow the following two steps mechanism, guys. Then we follow the following two steps mechanism. Two steps. The first one is connect to Oracle is the first step, guys. Next, the second one is called as a communicate. So communicate to Oracle database. Okay, now so these are the two steps, guys, here. So when you want to, after installation, you want to work on Oracle database, then we need to follow two steps mechanism. One is the connectivity and one is called as a communications. So what is connectivity? What is communication? Okay, what it mean? For example, just we see some examples we will explain. For example, now you and your friend is there. The both people are there here, you and your friend. Okay. So now tell me, guys, here, suppose you are working in Hyderabad and your friend is working in Mumbai. Okay. So as per your working areas, your jobs wise, you are both are separated. So tell me, guys, here, suppose if I want to talk to my friend, so who was there in the Mumbai. Okay. How you communicated nowadays? By using of mobiles. So by using of mobiles, we can communicate it here, right? So, okay, fine. So I have a mobile, the mobile device is there. I have my friend number. So I'm just going to call. So can you tell me without calling, okay, when you use mobile, even though when you use mobile without calling, can you directly talk? No. So first you need to call. First we need to call. So when you sending a call and what it was happened, the call is going to your friend. And can you see whenever you get any call from anybody on your mobile screen, you will be getting like a calling. Can you statement is identified anybody? Yes. Okay. Then you call to your friend. Okay, now, and your friend in the first time, that means first time what you did it, okay, you didn't lift your call. So your friend may be busy. He didn't lift your call. So when he didn't lift your call, then tell me your call is connected or not connected? Not connected. If it is not connected, can I talk? No, not possible. Okay. Then later you tried again. Okay. Again, we are calling to your friend. And now second time, your friend left the call. When your friend left the call on your mobile screen, what it was there? Connected. Can you identify? Yes, connected. The action was complete. So connected. After connected only, we are talking. So you're talking. Talking means what now? Communication. So for the talking purpose, what we are using? Now I'm talking to you. What I'm using? Mic, huh? Huh? What I'm using here? Language. Yes or no? When the two objects they want to communicate to each other, we need some language. So here two objects are there. One object is user. One object is server, database server. User and server, these are the two objects. They want to communicate to each other. Then we need some language. Okay, so if your friend is Telugu person, we are using Telugu language. Your friend is a Hindi person, Hindi language. Some other person, other language we are using based on your both people can understand to each other which language will be compatible to you. So that language we are using. Okay, so how we said first one is call is connected, second one is communication is started. The same exactly what we did for calling or communicating to our friends generally by using of mobiles. Same thing whenever user he want to work on Oracle or you want to communicate with Oracle database, he can't directly communicate it. First, he need to do what? Connectivity. Okay, so now whenever you want to do connectivity here, the connectivity purpose, we need some tool. And that tool, I'm using which tool, guys? Just now I said, which tool I'm using? Using maybe SQL plus tool. So I'm using SQL plus tool. Even the Thoda SQL developer also, you can use it. So I'm using this one. Okay. So, okay, guys, with the help of this, I just communicated. That was okay. And what is my next one here after? Okay, communication. So I need to communicate with the database. Which language? Which language we are using? SQL. So SQL plus and SQL. Now tell me. So many students are have a confusion. Sir, what is the differences between SQL plus and SQL? So now tell me, what is the differences between SQL plus and SQL? Do you have any difference or both are same? Have a difference now? SQL plus is just a tool. It's just a software. Okay, which is using to connectivity purpose. SQL is a language which is used for communication purpose. Understand na? So it is connectivity and communication. So both are different. Both are not a same. Okay, now. So if anybody asks you what is SQL plus, SQL plus is a one client tool or client software. Okay, Oracle client software. SQL is what? Language, database language. Okay, now. So with the help of these two things, guys, here you will be connecting now. Okay, with the help of these two things, what I said, you will be connecting now. So that I was given clear diagram for you. So this diagram you can see, guys, here, this is user and the step 1 and step 2. Okay, so in the step 1, he will be connecting to your Oracle, okay, with the help of some SQL plus tool. And step number 2, communication with your database now. And that is what I'm using, SQL language. So these are the 2 steps mechanism should be followed whenever you want to work on your Oracle database. Clear now? Right. And now the question will come to you. Okay, sir, but the question is how to connect. Okay, how to connect to my Oracle. The first step, how to connect to my Oracle. Okay, I already said to you, whenever you want to connect to Oracle, okay, what should be required here? First, you have to go for open your SQL plus, okay, tool. And after open, it will be asking to me, what it was asking to me, enter username. What is my username, guys? System is what? It's called a default user. Okay, and later you need to enter your password. So I need to enter my password. So when you enter password, what is our password? Tiger. But this password we created at where you created? Come on, at installation time. Okay, at the time of installation of your software. Okay, at this moment we are creating your password. But password is we need to create, but user is already inbuilt. Okay, so with the help of this, okay, this person, if I connected successfully to my Oracle, then there is nothing problem. You can do your activities, whatever you want to do it. Okay, so this is what. And let me come out the practically, we can see this one. Okay, this is my SQL plus icon guys here. So this icon after installation, you will get it here. Okay, let me open this. So I just go to open now. So after open here, okay, we all of you know. So the black window, you can see in a black window. So it will be open. It is okay. The black window will be open here. Okay, right. And what it was asking to me, enter username. So I will enter my username is what now? Okay, system. So system, and what is my password? Tiger. So Tiger I will enter, and after entered, let me see, you will be successfully connected. So connectivity was successfully done guys here. Okay, so this is the first step we need to connect them. Okay, now, but sometimes what it was happen when you are using system and your creation, that means you created password you're using, sometimes what it was happen guys here, you will get some problem that called a unlock problem. So your what we can say user is going to be lock, and that locked user I want to unlock now. So in that cases, how I can go to overcome that problem? Okay, right. You see, suppose if I try here, let me come out and check out. First, I will go to set something here. Okay, now you can see. So here, what I did here, my system user is going to be, okay, what we did guys here, system user is going to be lock. Okay, so this is sometimes what happened at the time of installation. Sometimes some people will get it here, locking problem. Okay, when you see what it was happen, now I'm going to connecting to my, okay, Oracle with my user system, and my password is what now? Tiger. But what it was happen, you can see, you will not connect it, and you will be face one problem. The problem is what guys here, the account is lock. That means your connectivity is not done. Okay, so your account is locked. So whenever you want to face this problem, then how to unlock? For that unlock purpose, you can't go and reinstall your software. It's not necessary. Okay, now, so whenever you want to unlock here, no need to reinstallation of your software. Instead of that, so what you want to do, sir, means you have to do to connect with the main database administrator. He is called a sysdba. He is the main person in the Oracle. Is the main person in the Oracle. Okay, so with this user, you just go to connect, and later you can do your account is locked now. And what I want to do, unlock here. So that means what I'm going to do here, observe. So I just clear this and exit now, and again open, because in the main user you must and should be go for the initial stage. And now you can send, what is our username, slash sys as sysdba. Okay, system database administrator. Okay, password, what is the password? Yes, y, yes. My password is what now? Yes, y, s, and the password is default. Your default username, default password. Okay, now, so with this, you have to connect first of all. After connectivity, okay, this is the main person, okay, now main administrator. Then he was writing a query, alter user username. Which user is locked? System user. So alter user username. And what I want to do, account, what I want to do, unlock. So user is alter. After user is alter, guys, here successfully, you have to go for to connect your user. So system, and the name is what now? Okay, the password Tiger, and now you will be connected. Understand now? And maximum this problem you're not facing if you properly install your software. Okay, now maximum 99% you will not get this problem. But in case that one person, if anybody get it this problem, you have to use this. Okay now, right? So this is the next point here, how we can go to unlock. So if you connected, there is nothing problem. If you're not connected, okay, and it was showing error, so what is the error, guys, you're getting? You will be unlock error. So I will directly write here, if you get your error message, okay, what is the error? User locked. If this message, if you get it here, now what is the solution for this, guys? What is the solution for this? First you have to go for, so enter your main username, and this is important for you. Keep it this username, sys as sysdba. Okay, and after that he was asking enter password. Okay, and the password is what now? SYS. That's it. And with this, you have to connect. Okay, it will be connected, and after that use the syntax here. Okay, syntax to unlock or lock, syntax to unlock or lock a user. Okay now, so now what is the syntax to unlock and lock? So the syntax is alter user, and I have to send my user name. So alter username, and account is, yeah, two options are there. One is lock option and one is unlock option, and semicolon. So hacking is not that much easy for you. Okay, it's so much complications to hack. So if it is the hacking is a very easy and simple means, nowadays nobody can use your database, and nowadays nobody can your Facebook account details. This is not working in real time. In real time, these user system and sys administrators are using by only administration people, not a developers. For developers purpose, these users are hiding. Understand now? Right, good question. Right. Okay, clear now? This is one problem, guys, here. Whenever you are connecting, at the time you are getting this problem, you have to overcome. And one more problem is also you are facing. That problem is what? Let me check out. So these are all our connectivity problems I'm showing, guys, here. Can you see, guys, here? Oracle services. I'm going to where I'm going here? Services. Okay, in services, there are all software. Okay, whatever you install, whatever the softwares you installed, everything will be running in this services mode. Okay, in this, one of the point here, observe Oracle service ORCL. Can you find out? Yes or no? This is tell me which mode here? Running mode is there. Okay, no? And the mode startup is which type? Automatic. So whenever you want to open your computer, automatically your Oracle server will make it a running mode. Okay, now, so that was, for example, let me see. I'm going to do here, okay, the running mode, my status is running mode, but now I'm going to do stop mode. So I just stop it now. And these are what now initial problems, guys, here that I'm showing. Okay. So successfully we stop it here. Okay. And now what is my current status here? Services are stopped. Okay, fine. I just make it okay. And here also you can see Oracle services not in the running mode. So nothing was showing here. So it is called a stop mode. Okay. So when it was stop mode and you just go to your database now. Okay. I just open now. And again, I just go to connecting to my database user. Okay. So my username is what now? System. And the password is Tiger. So now what happened, you can see when your services are not activated and you will be get here, which problem? Protocol adapter, TNS, okay, translators. So protocol adapter error. So whenever you will be getting, this is also most often, that means very often the people are facing this problem. So TNS protocol problem. So whenever at the login time initially, when you got it, this kind of problem, then what is solution for this? Okay, now what is your solution for this? Means simple solution, guys. Here, just come back. So go to your search button, go to your search, and what we need to enter? Services. What you want to enter? Services. You will be get a services. Okay, now. So click on this services mode. Okay, I just go to click on, and once you click on more services, your services, all services will be open here. After open this all services here, okay, you have to go your Oracle. So just go for your Oracle. Now in Oracle, there are so many are there here, but the main thing is services here I need to open. So my service here, you can see. So my service here, this one you can go to check out here. So Oracle services, and can you remember, guys, here ORCL? Can you remember anybody this? What is this? Global database name. At the time of installation, can you remember? It was asking to me global database. Enter your global database name. There I was entered what? ORCL. And the ORCL, even though we called as what? SID, system identification. Okay. So whenever you want to connecting to your Java application to Oracle application, your SID will be asking to you. That SID name is what now? ORCL. Okay, now. So now you just come out to Oracle Services ORCL, and after that, okay, you just click on that. You just click on that. When you click on here, it will be open your services. Okay, and now what it was there, you can check out your services status. What it is here? Stop mode. It was there, stop mode. Then you just come out to overcome this. What it is here? Start mode, and I just click on start mode. But before you just go to click on start mode, first of all you want to set your startup type. Your manual type also there. Okay, can you see here what it is here? Automatic delayed start. So don't choose that was, and automatic manual and disable. So don't choose a disable. Disable means it's not working. And manual means what it means here. For every time you have to go services and manually you have to open or else activate. Yes or no? So that is also very difficult to the users because every time I have to go service and open it. Okay, it's a lot of time consuming process. So that is the reason what you need to choose in this startup options means choose what now? Automatic you can choose. Don't choose this one also. It will be getting a delay responses. Okay. So now, so choose your automatic option. After that, click on start. So it will be started now. Okay, right. So after that, you just come out and see your status is what now? Running mode. And you just go to apply and click on OK. So now you will be having in the running phase, and let me come back and see. So now go to your database now. Okay, so previously it is not happening to me. And now I will enter system. And what is the next one here? Tiger. So now after that, you can see. Yes. So now you got it. Come on, guys. Selected. Now you connected. Yes. So these are the two problems. One is unlock problem. Second one is TNS problem. In these two problems, when you face at the time of login, these are the solutions for you. Clear now? Right. And now later, in the connectivity process only, the next level, okay, you have to do here, write your example. So alter username is what now? System, and account is what I want to do, unlock. Okay, this is what the solution. And the next one is, suppose you entered this problem also. I'm just writing in the running notes. Okay, the second problem, if you face okay, TNS protocol, and what is the solution for this? Go to services. Okay, next where you want to go? Oracle service. Okay, Oracle services, ORCL. Okay, na? And what you do? Click on. Okay, click on it, and next you have to go. Okay, go to choose what I want to choose here. Choose automatic, or else select automatic. Okay, mode, and what do you say? Click on start. Okay, click on start, and finally what you say? Apply. If you need apply, you can apply, and after that, okay. So this is a solution for TNS protocol adapter error, guys. Okay. Okay, right. So these are the initial, okay, first attempt when you are working on Oracle system user problems are these are. Okay, fine. And after that, but I said to you, this system user and the sysdba users, these are only handling by administrators. Okay, in real time. Suppose one of the student is asking, so these names are knows now. Okay, so then the people can be directly connected. Okay, but basically what it was happen, these are in real time, these two users will be disabled. Okay, for only administrators only using these two users. Okay, now, and remaining people, they never, okay, they never use it this. So, but how they can, for example, you are a database developer, you are a Java developer, you are working in a company. So how you people are working on your Oracle database, how you people are connecting to your Oracle database means here what administrators will do for every admin, or sorry, every employee purpose, they created what now? Usernames. Okay, now, and this username and password also created by one and only one person, that is administrators only. Okay, now, so that means this system administrator or sysdba administrators, these two people have a rights to create a new users And after creating these new users, these username and password is allocating to developers or allocating to employees. And employees, developers, when they want to work on Oracle, then they will be use what? Their user ID and their password, but they can't use a system and a sysdba. Okay, right. But how it will be created, sir? Now take very important this one. How to create a new username and password, okay, by database administrator. Okay, the first I will give you a syntax. Syntax means formula, guys. Okay, every syntax is your formula. This formulas, when you remember, then only you can work. Otherwise, you cannot work it. Okay, right. So create user, and I will go for new username. Okay, identified by password. Okay, but this username is created by who? Come on, guys. Who was created? Database administrators are created. Who is my database admin here? System. Okay, now system, our database administrator. Okay, fine. Now this is my syntax, and come back to example. First, come to your example. Observe. So as usual, guys, here you come back, and here I just close. Okay, for example, now you want to create your own username and passwords. Again, you just come out and open your SQL Plus editor. And now you can see first, if I want to create a new user, first I want to log in with the administrators. I want to log in with the administrator. Who is my admin? System. What is my password? Tiger. First of all, you should log in with the admin. Then only new users can be created, but directly we can't create. Remember one point. Okay. So now admin is login. Now he will be created. What he was created? Create user. What is my username? For example, mydb 11 am. Okay, of course, mydb 11 am, I think already there. This is okay. Simple. I will take here u1. Okay, now username is what now? u1. And what I'm saying here, identified. So identified by u1. Otherwise, my password 123. Okay, now anything you can take it. So this was created by your administrator, and see what happened. User successfully created. And now after administrator is created this kind of user IDs and passwords, then these user ID password will assigning to particular department people. And those people will take this ID and this password when they need to connect with your Oracle. Understand now? This is our own username password, how we want to create with the help of system administrator. Understand now? So this is user creation, guys. Right down below. Example. So user is created. Okay, fine. So after created your new user, okay, which was created by administrator, but what it was happen, you can see, suppose this user ID and password, if I allocating to my employee, that employee will go to use this user ID and password whenever you want to connecting to our Oracle. But is it connected or not? So what it was happening, sir? Okay, let me see. Come back here. Okay, sir, the username password is created by admin and allocating to user. Suppose I'm the user. So he was allocating to me. Okay. And now with that username, I will connect it now. I will enter. My username is what now? U1. What is my password? 123. But what happening? You can see. What happened? It was showing error. What is error? User U1 lacks create session privilege, log on, denied. Okay. So now create session. privilege. Privilege means what now? Permissions, right? Okay, now so that is what we called a privileges. But here observe one point. I know your username and password, but I connected a no. That means security is there or not there? Yes or no? Yes, I know it. I know username, I know password, that I use it to connect to my Oracle, but what it was showing to me? No, never. You can't connect. This is called a high level security. If you hack my user ID password also, you cannot log in. You cannot log in. If you know my user ID password also, you cannot log in. Why, sir? Why means every newly created user is called as a dummy user. Now U1 user, which user? Dummy user. So dummy user means he don't have any permissions. He don't have any privileges, okay, to perform any kind of operation on databases. Okay, now, so you're just administrator. What he did means he just created your username and password, but he was not given authorization permissions. That is the reason this user one, he was trying to connect it, but he was unable to connect, and it was showing some error. Okay, so that means what you understand, after user creation also we can't connected. Still we have a something. What is the something? Authorization permissions also we need. And this user want to connect, he need a permissions again. Which permissions? Connectivity permissions. Which permissions? Connectivity permissions. Again, the connectivity permissions, who will give it? Myself can I take? No. Who will give it? Administrator. So again, I'm going to requesting to admin, sir, give me connectivity permission. I'm unable to connect it. Then as per user request, administrator will give a connectivity permissions. Okay, now, so then only user can be connected. So this kind of each and every level you have a security. That's why databases nowadays, why the people was giving priority. Okay, means high level security, step by step security. That kind of a mechanism was supported by relational database management systems. That was highly secure. It's not that much easy to to connect, to see your data, to manipulate your data, to delete your data. That was not that much easy. Every operation I need a permission. Connectivity permission, table creation permission, table insertion permission, table updation permission, table deletion permission, table retrieval data permissions. So whatever you want to do, you need a permissions. Without permissions we can't do it. So that's why initially whatever we created a user, that user is called a dummy user. Dummy is nothing but you don't have any privileges. Okay, now, so this is what it was happened. Okay, right. So now he was unable to connect. So now he was requesting to admin. So admin will be take the request and giving the permissions. But how to give the connectivity permissions to this user U1? Okay, so to this user U1, how to give these permissions? We will see tomorrow. Some little bit suspense is good, na? Yes or no, yeah? So when then only we are getting interest on subject. Otherwise, no boring. Yes or no? Okay. So tomorrow we will see how to give permissions to this user to log in into Oracle. Okay, na? Log in into Oracle. So I save this file, and up to now, whatever the discussion was happened, guys, the complete information I'm uploading into Google Class. Okay, so 2 to 3 between check out. Okay, right, guys. So thank you so much.